right, 1, 2, 3.
One man was walking into the rainforest. Moments before, the forest had been alive with sounds of squawking birds and howling monkeys. Now all was quiet as the creatures watched the man wondered why he had this. The man stopped and struck the trunk of the tree. Whack, whack, whack. The sound of the blow ran through the forest. The wood of the tree was very warm. Chop, chop, chop. The man went off the step down his face and whack, chop, whack, chop. Soon the man grew tired. He sat down to rest at the foot of the great kapok tree. Before he knew it, the heat and hum of the forest had rolled into him. A boa constrictor lived in the kapok tree. He slithered down its trunk to where the man was sleeping. He looked at the gash that Max had made in the tree. Then the huge snake slid very close to the man and hissed in his ear.
Senor, this is a tree of miracles. It is my home where generations of my ancestors have lived. Do not chop it down.
A large rock in the man. Senor, our home is the kapok tree, and we fly from tree to tree and flower to flower collecting pollen. In this way, we pollinate the trees and flowers throughout the rainforest. You see, all living things depend on one another. Beautiful monkeys scampered down from the canopy of the kapok tree. They chattered to the sleeping man.
Senor, we have seen the ways of men. You chop down one tree and come back for another and another. The roots of these great trees will wither and die. There will be nothing to hold the earth in place. When the heavy rains come, the soil will be washed away and the forest will become a desert.
Senor, you must not go down this tree. Today I see we have flown over the rainforest and soon agriculture begins to cut down the trees. Many people say on the land. They set fire to clear the underwood, and soon the forest disappears. Now once there was life and beauty, only black and smoldering ruins remain.
Some bright and small tree parks crawl along the edge of the leaf. Wicked voices they fight in the man's
Senor, a ruined rainforest means ruined lives. Many ruined lives. You will leave many of us homeless if you chop down this great kapok tree.
jaguar had been sleeping on a branch in the middle of the tree. Because his body felt blended into the back of the and shadows of the understory. No one had noticed him. Now he leapt down and padded silently over to the sleeping man.
Senor, the kapok tree is home to many birds and animals. If you cut it down, where will I find my dinner?
Two trees purple pines hung down from branch to branch and whispered to the man.
Senor, do you know what we animals and humans need in order to live? Oxygen. And Senor, do you know what trees produce? Oxygen. If you cut down the forest, you will destroy that which gives us all life.
An unstruck anteater climbed down the kapok tree with her baby clinging to her back. The unstruck anteater said to the sleeping man,
Senor, you are chopping down this tree with no thought of the future. And surely you know what happens tomorrow depends upon what you do today. The big man tells you to chop down a beautiful tree. He does not think of his own children, who tomorrow must live in a world without trees.
a three-toed sloth had begun climbing down from the canopy when the men disappeared. Only now did she reach the ground, plodding ever so slowly over to the man, the sleeping man. She spoke in her deep and lazy voice.
Senor, how much is beauty worth? Can you live without it? If you destroy the beauty of the rainforest, on what would you feast your eyes?
A child from Yamamoto who lived in the rainforest knelt over the sleeping man. He murmured in
upon us all so wise.
The man awoke with a start. Before him stood the rainforest child, and all around him staring were the creatures who depended upon the great peacock tree. What wondrous and rare animals they were! The man looked about and saw the sun streaming through the canopy. Spots of bright light glowed like jewels in mist in darkening forest. Strange and beautiful plants seemed to dangle in the air, suspended from the great peacock tree. The man smelled the fragrant perfume of their flowers. He felt the steamy mist rising from the forest floor, but he heard no sound, for the creatures were strangely silent. The man stood and picked up his axe. He flung back his arms as though to strike the tree. Suddenly he stopped, turned and looked at the animals and the child. He hesitated, then he dropped the axe and walked out of the rainforest.
Boys and girls,